Now, I've been thinking a lot about horoscopes lately, and how people have used horoscopes. And I'm not going to lie, there was a period of time where I used horoscopes, and now I just kind of settle on the incel music compass to see how I'm going to function throughout the day. Now, of course, you got those with horoscopes. They type in their computer, just, oh, am I going to find love today? What's my day going to look like? So on and so forth, based on their star signs. I unfortunately feel like listening to a type of music. I have to look it up. And I'm like, all right, am I misogynist today? Am I misanthropic today? And if so, am I a horny one or am I a sad one? And now, I do have to say this, fellas, I do have to say this. I'm feeling horny misogynist. I'm going to have to own up to the fact I am a horny misogynist. Clip that. I'm feeling like a horny misogynist. But it is kind of unfortunate because I was listening to a band earlier, and it's a band I've been listening to since high school. A friend introduced me to this band. It's called Tool. Anyone familiar with the band Tool? Let's go. So you're familiar with the fan base, the oh so good fan base, very wholesome. Now, of course, we have a spectrum of this Tool fan base, and on one end of the spectrum, you got those who just lie on the ground, take a loaded DMT, and listen to 8 minutes of an Army vet talking about the meaning of life as the time signature changes every 2 minutes. And of course, on the other end of the spectrum, you got people who just like to gatekeep the band, of course. They think they're the gods of the universe because they have the most elite taste in music imaginable. And if you listen to any other music, you're a pleb. And of course, they have nipple piercings, apparently. I don't make the rules, guys. They do have nipple piercings. And I always wonder what type of the spectrum I'm on in that. And I've never done D&T in my life, so I guess that leaves me with like one option. That's another clip. Actually, I'll give you a better thing. But yeah, no. Luckily, I have been fortunate. I have not encountered that side of the spectrum of Tool fans. It was weird because I like to call those who don't listen to those music just nerds, but yet they'll say stuff like this. It's like, oh, you're such a nerd. I bet you didn't know that the Fibonacci sequence, the golden ratio, there's a bunch of numbers applied, and of course it applies to all this music and stuff, and just a bunch of numbers that I'm not too smart to comprehend. But of course you're such a nerd, obviously. I don't know. I do not know, because I am not one of those. Maybe I'm not compensating enough, you know? I was actually diagnosed with autism when I was 3. Fun fact. Weirdly enough. Yeah, give it up for autism, guys. But, no, don't. Because, you got a bunch of people who really like autism very much. And it really confuses people when I tell them about that. Because they're like, oh, what, you have it? And I was like, no, not really. I mean, I lost my diagnosis when I was in 8th grade. And they're like, oh, that's weird, where'd it go? And of course, I like to create a story. I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, it was mutual, evidently, Just, it was a little rough at first, because he was like, you're never gonna find no one like me. And it's just like, I guess it's kind of true. It's different in everybody. I don't know. He's a little different. He has nipple piercings. I don't. It's just like, whatever. He's like, have fun with your other friends. I'm just going to go out and do whatever. So yeah, and people like to still ask me about it. It's like, oh, are you still with him? Are you still with her? Whatever or not. For the record, I am straight, so I don't know. I don't know why I gendered autism, but you know what? Whatever, right? It's still a debate of whether I do have it or not, evidently. Because I've went to doctors, they say I don't. It's gone now, but I went to others and it's like, you probably do. And there's a select few. It's like, you probably don't, but you should probably watch Temple Grandin. Like, that's pretty good, I guess. And whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm at a therapist right now. I'm just laying on the couch. How much time do I got? Not over 5 minutes? All right. Well, I guess I'll just end with this then. Oh, this is like an avant-garde stand-up. You didn't think I had other material left? I mean, come on, guys. I'm just leagues ahead of you. I listen to Tool. All right, well, that's it, guys. Literally, this is the end. All right.